Welcome to this episode of the Life Doula podcast where things are going to be free flowing. I promised you that if there are recurring themes on questions asked of me, I will share the questions with you and my answers. So today's episode is about that. It's candid, it's free flowing, but I hope it answers the questions that you have been asking.
Question number 1. How do I stay strong when I'm tired of being strong?
My answer is you don't have to be strong all the time. It's okay to feel weak. It's okay to even ask for help. You do not need to be strong all the time.
Question number 2. What if I survived cancer but I don't feel like myself anymore?
Here's the reality. You're never the same after cancer. At least in the people I interface with, they've changed for the better. Is it normal to look for the person that you were before cancer? My answer is yes. You will not feel the same because you've gone through a very tough challenge in your life. And so physically, emotionally, mentally, you may not feel the same, but it's something that you need to allow to happen in your life and later on accept. Because I tell you, I'm never the same person that I was before I was diagnosed with cancer.
Question number 3. Why do I feel guilty for not grieving the right way?
There is no right way of grieving. You just grieve. No matter what other people tell you, you grieve the way you want to grieve. And grief is not something you fix. So there's no right or wrong way of grieving.
Question number 4. How do I talk to my kids about death without traumatizing them?
That's a tough one. I've held space for children of people who are terminally ill. And the way to talk to children is to use images and metaphors that they are familiar with. And usually, how they understand it is when you talk about a pet that they lost or who died. And so, therefore, you can frame it that way. But there's always a timing for when you break the news. And there's always that safe reassurance that even if you leave them, you will always have them and they will always have you in their hearts. So I suggest you work with someone to talk to your children or to guide you in how you will deliver the news to your children.
Question number 5. What if I want to stop treatment but my family doesn't agree?
Here's what I always say to people. Decisions on treatment, while you can consult your family, it's always a personal choice. After all, it's your body, it's your life. You can get inputs, but at the end of the day, you can decide whether to terminate your treatment and just be comfortable. The life you choose is the life that your family will honor. I think what's important is being able to communicate and make them part of the journey, even if you have the last say in this decision.
Question number 6. Why do people disappear when you're sick or grieving?
People react differently to cancer diagnosis of friends and loved ones. And a lot of times it's because they do not know how to comfort you. Their instinct is just to step back and wait for you to reach out. It's not because they don't love you, they just don't know how to support you or what to say to you.
Question number 7. Is it normal to feel relieved after someone dies?
Relief is an emotion that most people feel, especially on prolonged treatments, whether it's cancer or something else. If the person that you're caring for has been fighting that disease for several years, it's normal to feel relief. And relief is two ways. You feel relieved that the pain is no longer there for the person you love. And you also feel relieved because human as we are, we feel tired emotionally, mentally, physically. So relief is an emotion that you shouldn't feel guilty about.
Question number 8. How do I plan my own goodbye without feeling like I'm giving up?
Plan is the operating word. When you plan, you don't attract that death comes right away. I always say planning is an act of love. If you love your family, you will unburden them of the hard decisions that will need to be made when you can no longer decide for yourself. That's part of planning. Planning for your wake, for your funeral, or how you want your last months, weeks, or days to be is again all part of you loving your family. If you reassure them that it's okay for you to plan, you have to be able to plan without feeling any guilt because your family deserves a well-planned goodbye.
Question number 9. What do I say when there's nothing left to say?
I have learned in more than 9 years of holding space is this guideline. The deeper the pain, the lesser the words. A lot of times we say the wrong words because we think that if we say something, wisdom, it will make the person feel better. A lot of times, people we love who are hurting, who are in pain, who are going through the cancer journey, a lot of times they do not need your advice. They need your support. And support could be a quiet presence beside them. So remember, the deeper the pain, the lesser the words.
Last question, question number 10. Can you really heal after this kind of loss?
You never heal from the pain of losing someone. You actually connect with them through the pain. So you continue to honor them by the way you live your life. You continue to honor them by speaking of them, naming them, sharing stories of them. That's how you heal. That you continue to live with your grief and move forward with your loss. So there you go, 10 questions from our audience, my clients, and I hope these questions somehow have given you the answers that you want to hear. But if you want to know more, please feel free to reach out to my lifedoula.ph Instagram page and Facebook page. So there you go. I promise you, regularly, if we've gathered 10 questions, we will share them with you.